Right now at noon, protesters and leaders of UW-Madison look to come to an agreement as a pro-Palestinian encampment is in its fourth day. We're live at the scene with the latest. Plus, the Mount Horeb community recovering today after a lockdown of the school district, where that investigation stands. This is News 3 Now at noon. Thanks for joining us. I'm Josh Spreiter. We start this Thursday afternoon with first warn weather. We're tracking on and off showers and thunderstorms, and some could be on the stronger side later today. Meteorologist Jacob Montesano has a look at your alert day forecast. Jacob?
Thanks, Josh. Right now, we are seeing just some showers across our area, not a lot of thunderstorm activity, and those showers actually are diminishing over the last few hours. However, there is another round of rain later in the day, and that round could produce some severe weather. Now, the marginal risk has dramatically decreased across our area. Still a marginal risk for areas south and also kind of the southeast of Dane County. But if you notice, everywhere from Madison and northward, not under the marginal risk. Now, that doesn't mean we're 100% not going to get severe weather, but the risk does look to be a little bit less as the rainfall this morning has, has really kind of dampened things out, which is preventing any severe weather from possibly forming later in the day. But we still have alert day conditions for the few areas that are under that marginal risk this afternoon and evening. We could see hail and some strong winds. The tornado threat looks to have been completely diminished, though. Can't completely rule it out, but we're not really concerned about it. So we'll continue to see some of these showers through the early afternoon, but then we're going to get a little bit of a break from the rainfall, and the dry air could possibly fuel some of that severe weather. But again, the strongest of storms looks to be to the south of Madison, and really the strongest risk of severe weather will be to the south of Madison. This will continue during the evening hours, possibly as late as midnight, but the rain is going to clear out throughout the night, and we should be dry for your Friday. So looking at your evening forecast, this is the best chance to see the strong storms. Temperatures will remain in the 60s though, but we are expecting more rainfall. Now I'll talk more in detail about your weekend forecast and show you the severe weather forecast again coming up a little bit later.
All right, Jacob, thank you. New developments on the protests happening at UW-Madison. Protesters just met with campus leadership to try and come up to a resolution. This after the first encampment was taken down by law enforcement before a new one was set up by protesters. News 3 Now's Catherine Merck is live on campus with the very latest there. Catherine, what can you tell us?
Josh, it is day 4 on the encampment site here at Library Mall, and what we're hearing from some of the organizers today could mean change in the near future. This is what we know as of right now. This morning, some of the group with this encampment site met with leaders at the university, and that includes the chancellor and other top leaders. They say they addressed not only their list of demands about relations with what's happening here, they also addressed some of what happened with the police department yesterday and the chaotic scene that followed. They told us, which got a round of applause from the group here, that the university told them they're not going to have police interactions with the encampment site for the next 24 hours. And in those 24 hours, they're going to try to meet with some of the students here again to try to address some of their demands. We don't know many details about what happened inside that meeting. We did hear from one student leader of the encampment site who told us her reactions to the fact that this meeting was even happening.
I'm encouraged to hear that the chancellor is finally going to actually talk to us rather than simply threatening us and intimidating us. And I hope that this leads to a good faith effort to meet our demands that moves beyond just talking.
That was Dahlia Saba. I've spoken to her the past couple of days about what's happened here. She told me that she was not involved in those conversations with the university leaders. However, we did speak with one professor who was in that meeting. He says there were 5 leaders with the university there and a handful of students and professors. You're going to hear more about what it was like inside that meeting later tonight in our newscast at 4, 5, and 6 o'clock. Stick with us. Reporting live on Library Mall, I'm Catherine Merck, News 3 Now.
Catherine, thank you. Also new at noon, President Biden just addressing the ongoing protests on college campuses. During a press conference, Biden called for protests to be done peacefully while also calling on people to follow the rule of law.
There is no place for hate speech or violence of any kind, whether it's anti-Semitism, Islamophobia, or discrimination against Arab Americans or Palestinian Americans. It's simply wrong. There's no place for racism in America. It's all wrong. It's un-American.
The president's statement comes on the heels of law enforcement breaking up several encampments across the country. Students in the Mount Horeb School District are at home today. Classes were canceled after law enforcement shot and killed an armed student outside of the middle school. The situation led to a lockdown and a heavy police presence at the schools Wednesday. The Wisconsin Department of Justice says the armed student did not manage to enter the buildings. No one else was injured. Around 2 hours after the initial emergency alert, the district informed parents their kids were safe, but it took several more hours for many of them to be reunited with their loved ones.
We encourage parents and caregivers to provide reassurance that this event is now over and that children are in a safe place. It's helpful for parents, family, and teachers to help their children verbalize their feelings so they don't feel alone with their emotions.
Buildings in the district remain open for students and staff today to access counseling and other resources. A decision on tomorrow's classes will be made later today. Here's a statement from Governor Evers reading in part, "Every day our kids, educators, and staff go to school and hope a day like this will never come. Having visited the district 2 months ago, my heart breaks for the school, the district, and the entire Mount Horeb community." We have been keeping you up to date on any new developments since this first broke around this time yesterday through our Channel 3000 mobile app. You can download it on your mobile device to stay informed. Still ahead for us on a Thursday afternoon, Johnson & Johnson makes an offer to settle legal claims on its talc products. Plus, why Cargill Meat Solutions is recalling thousands of pounds of raw ground beef products.
Ride a chip.
Don't worry, my cousin's got a guy.
Right now, get 2-for-1 windows and no interest for 1 year.
Hurry, call now.
Call 866 for Feldco.
Stanton Optical is the best value in eye care. We did the math, people. For $79, you get all this. That costs over $200 at Walmart, over $300 at LensCrafters, and over $200 at America's Best. When it comes to value, Stanton Optical is the top bird. With the best service, quality, and prices, Stanton Optical is the best value in eye care. To help you remember, I made this cheer. V value. A, awesome value. L, lots of value. U, get 2 pairs of free eye exam and anti-glare lenses for only $79.
Blackberry Smoke. Live in concert. Be Right Here tour. Saturday, July 6th at Ho Chunk Gaming Wisconsin Dells. Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster. Don't miss Blackberry Smoke live.
It's Empire Today's biggest sale, the 50-50-50 sale. 50% off carpet and flooring, 50% off padding and materials, and 50% off installation. That's right, half off your entire project. You can save thousands. Empire's 50-50-50 sale won't last long. Don't miss 50% off carpet and flooring, 50% off padding and materials, and 50% off installation.
800-588-2300 Empire.
Today. Tens of millions of roofs across America are failing, wearing out decades early, and leaking, oftentimes without you knowing about it, causing tremendous damage. Here's how you know you have a problem with your roof. Black streaking, your roof looks rough, or granules shedding off into your gutters or showing up in your driveway. Your roof is wearing out too fast, and it's going to cost you a bundle. RoofMax makes your roof like new by strengthening and rejuvenating it. So give us a call, and we'll give you a free assessment to see if your roof qualifies.
Stubborn inflation continues to be a top concern for the Federal Reserve. The central bank announced yesterday that it's keeping interest rates right where they are at their highest level in more than 2 decades, hoping to stabilize prices. Cargill Meat Solutions is recalling more than 16,000 pounds of raw ground beef products due to possible E. coli contamination. The affected products were produced on April 26th and 27th and shipped to Walmart locations nationwide. The Department of Agriculture says so far no one has had any adverse effects from the products. Anyone in possession of the recalled meat should not consume it. Instead, it should be thrown out or returned to the place of purchase. And Johnson & Johnson says it offered to pay $6.5 billion to settle legal claims that its talc products cause cancer. The proposal brings an end to over 99% of talc-related lawsuits against the company. Attorneys for the plaintiffs have dismissed the offer, saying it would cheat their clients. Johnson & Johnson still maintains that its talc products are safe, though they were pulled from store shelves in 2020. That's your CBS News Money Watch report. For more, log on to cbsmoneywatch.com. At the CBS Broadcast Center, I'm Chanel Call.
At the noon hour, here's your stock report. We're in the green on this Thursday. The Dow up 158, NASDAQ up 136, and the S&P 500 up 20. Pam is watching today's egg prices straight ahead, and Jacob is tracking storms in the first warn forecast. Then later today on Live at 4, this is the best time of year to attract birds to your yard, how you can draw in a variety of feathered friends.
Keep your lawn healthy with an 11% rebate from Menards. Yardworks offers a variety of landscape tools to keep your lawn beautiful, like this medium-duty garden hose. Its guard and grip connector protects it from damage and makes it easy to connect to. Just $14.99 after rebate. Suncast has everything you need to store the tools for your outdoor projects. Store your garden hose safely with a Suncast hose reel cart. $32.99 after 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
Here at Portage Furniture, our customers, well, they're everything to us. And to say thank you, the entire month of May, you can save big at our Customer Appreciation Sale. So many of you deserve a thank you. Our first responders, our teachers, our farmers, and our vets, and everyone in between. These are real people, real customers, and the real reason we're here. All furniture brands are on sale. I mean everything, and everyone saves.
It's Hy-Vee's Mega Meat Sale this Friday through Sunday. Fresh ground chuck, just $3.99 a pound. Fresh chicken drumsticks or thighs, just $1.18 a pound. Pork loin back ribs, just $2.88 a pound. Our special recipe brats or patties, 10 for just $10. Bone-in pork shoulder roast, just $1.88 a pound. And Hy-Vee Choice Reserve whole beef brisket, only $3.99 a pound. Friday through Sunday, only at Hy-Vee.
Last year, our daughter blessed our family with this cute little nugget. We're supposed to leave our next generation better off, but because Washington politicians have spent our money recklessly, he starts out owing hundreds of thousands of dollars of debt. It's wrong. The spending needs to stop. Unlike career politicians who drive us deeper into debt, I'll fight for him and for your children to have a better future. I'm Eric Hovde, and I approve this message.
You have a consumer issue and you keep getting the runaround. Need help?
It's call for action to help me. Nobody else did.
Contact our team by phone or on channel3000.com. Call for action only on News 3 Now. Moving forward for you.
On the Jennifer Hudson Show, Miss Reba McEntire! The queen of country music is back. Hands down! So there will be singing, plus the incredible Dr. Mahalia A. Hines.
On the next Jennifer Hudson Show at 3. The Farm Report is sponsored by Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
Welcome back at noon. Let's check in now with Pam Yankee from the Midwest Farm Report. Hi, Pam.
Hi, Josh. Yeah, let's get to some business that we didn't have time for yesterday, namely introducing you to the final few young women that want to be Wisconsin's next agriculture ambassador. They're already up in Door County where they're touring different agribusinesses and facing with the judges on different conversations. Let's introduce you to Kylie Pagel. She is from Kewanee. Kylie is going to be a graduate of UW Green Bay with a degree in Bachelor or in Business Administration. She has been a marketing advisor for the Pagel family business businesses, which include a number of different responsibilities. She's in charge of public relations. She does their social media communications. She's also been very involved in coordinating some on-farm events. She said that's part of what inspired her. She loves the light going on in children's eyes when they get there. They start off by asking, is the brown cow the chocolate milk cow? And from there, Kylie takes it to help them better understand where their food comes from. She said the inspiration she gets when children finally get it about some facets of agriculture inspired her. She started working on the farm and was out in the barn at age 6 up in Coleman. Kylie Pagel from Kewanee, one of our Alice finalists. And we'll wrap up the field with our friend Lauren Seamers. She is from Kiel. She is also going to be graduating from UW Oshkosh in May with a degree in marketing. She told me that when she was a young girl, there wasn't exactly the kind of opportunity that she'd hoped for on the family dairy. Although she grew up in the farm, she showed a lot of livestock. She's been Wisconsin's Holstein Princess. She's also been recognized on the national scene with the Holstein Association. But she said there wasn't just a right fit. So she went on to school and said she decided she wanted to focus in on marketing, particularly retail marketing. She said she believes that's a valuable component that the dairy industry and all of Wisconsin agriculture looks to more and more. So that's where she's channeling her efforts. One of the things you may not know about our friend Lauren is that she actually took a job with a bridal gown retailer to learn a little bit more about the behind-the-scenes work. She said it doesn't all have to be in agriculture to appreciate what you bring to agriculture. So there's your two finalists already in Door County going through the final phase of the interview process for Alice in Dairyland. We'll learn the announcement, or we'll find out who the next Alice is on Saturday evening. Also want to give a shout out quick to bar and burger spot up in Oneida County, Wisconsin, Hazelhurst. Pickles Bar and Grill took home the inaugural trophy for Wisconsin's best burger, the All-American. They said they sold out so much that they had to lean on other restaurants for additional supplies. If you've never been to Hazelhurst, kind of in the middle of nowhere, but if you get there, Pickles Bar and Grill, the winners this year. Congratulations. Big day today in dairy. Barrel cheese up 2.5 cents at $1.88. 40-pound block cheese up 2 cents at $1.78 3/4. Double A butter 5 1/4 stronger. Big day on butter. $3.05 3/4 per pound. Maybe it's all those burgers we were selling for the big Best Burger campaign. Whatever it is, there you go for a Thursday. There you go, Josh.
Yeah, I felt like the top establishments, they couldn't have been any more Wisconsin. It was Pickles, it was Skippy's Bar and Grill, the Dump here locally as well. It was pretty amazing to see all those being honored, Pam.
Great roadmap for eating this summer.
I love it. Love a good burger. All right, Pam, have a good one.
See you later.
We are tracking on and off showers and storms today. Here's Jacob with the Alert Day forecast.
Thanks, Josh. Here's a look at the 3 things you need to know for today and as we head into the weekend. We are going to see some of those storm activities continue through the evening, but then we're going to be dry for all of Friday with mild conditions continuing going forward, but we do have a few other chances of rainfall over the next 7 days. Now, we still have that alert day in the forecast for this evening. Hail and strong winds appear to be the biggest hazard. The tornado threat has really diminished, but I wouldn't say we can completely rule it out, but it looks like it is very, very unlikely that we will see one. Again, this will be for the evening hours. Right now, we've been seeing some showers throughout the morning, but it looks like a lot of that is really dissipating, but we certainly aren't done with the precipitation just yet. The severe weather outlook still shows that marginal risk for areas south of Madison near the Illinois border, but it is a lot smaller than the marginal risk that it showed this morning and yesterday, considering that our entire area was under that marginal risk. It looks like Madison and areas north unlikely to see a lot of severe weather. So as we look at the forecast for the afternoon, we're going to be relatively dry, but more showers and storms are expected to move into our area from the south during the evening hours. Some of these storms could definitely be severe, especially to the south and east of Madison. As you get towards Janesville and places near the Illinois border, those locations are the most likely to see the severe weather. Now, as we head into the later evening, we are still going to see some of those showers continue into the early overnight hours, but a lot of it will clear out by Friday morning. And then by the time we get to the afternoon hours on Friday, we certainly will be dry with plenty of sunshine in the forecast. So tomorrow is actually going to be a very nice day. Now, looking at the precipitation going forward for the locations that do see some of those thunderstorms form over your given location, we could see precipitation maybe up to an inch. Now, these are really indicative on where the storms form. So this can easily shift either south or north in both directions, depending on just where they pop up. But just know that we could still see a lot of precipitation through the evening. Now, looking at the current drought monitor, which was released today, it's effective as through April 30th, this last Tuesday. Still showing a drought to the north and west of Madison, but those were also the areas that saw a lot of rain this morning, and we do have other chances of rainfall over the next 7 to 10 days. There is no sign of any kind of dry period incoming, because we are going to see more and more precipitation in the forecast. So we could see some light precipitation Saturday, but the next solid chance of rainfall will be on Tuesday, where we could see some more thunderstorms. But it does look like most of the weekend, outside of just a few showers on Saturday, it will be dry, and temperatures are going to remain very nice as well. So here's a full look at the 7 to 10 day forecast. We're going to stay in the 60s and 70s through the foreseeable future. Tuesday, again, is that next chance of some thunderstorms. It will cool down a little bit towards the end of next week, but we're still talking about temperatures in the middle 60s, so fairly comfortable. But it is going to be very nice tomorrow, a complete 180 from today. At least the clouds will be a complete 180 from today. Temperatures won't be too different. So definitely enjoy the weather, but if you can't tomorrow, it's going to be pretty nice, especially on Sunday. So we're looking at pretty nice weather going forward, and we definitely want to see some rainfall, because this was the time of year where we started seeing that drought last year. But it doesn't look like we're going to see any dry periods incoming.
Yeah, rain is good. Sun is also nice as well.
Yeah.
All right, Jacob, thank you. Howard's in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen dishing up a new salad packed with protein.
If you know us here in the Test Kitchen, we're not big on following fads or rushing after this or that trend just because a few people tout it. After all, how many times do we hear about something that's popular and it's either not readily available or the taste is just okay? But now that quinoa has become so mainstream and many of us have recognized all of its benefits, it's a great option to add to our pantry. So let me show you a salad that features quinoa in a whole new way. We start by cooking some quinoa according to the package directions. Takes just minutes. After it cools, we toss in some broccoli florets, a red pepper that we chunked up, a good amount of chopped red onion, and some crumbled feta. Of course, to make sure there's lots of flavor, we add in some dried oregano, salt, pepper, and a generous amount of a Greek-style dressing. Can't get any easier than that. Once this is tossed and chills for about an hour, it's ready to team with any of our mealtime favorites. Between the crunch of the veggies, the heartiness of the quinoa, and the wow we get from the dressing, what's not to love? To get the recipe for our quinoa veggie salad, all you have to do is visit our website. I'm Howard in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, where today we found a different kind of way for you to say, ooh, it's so good.
Still to come at noon, the Dane County Humane Society's Lisa Bernard joins us in studio with two special guests. Stay with us.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Imagine having a Medicare Advantage plan that can help cover costs for dental services or even groceries. Anthem Blue Cross Blue Shield is offering special benefits called Essential Extras, available for Medicare Advantage plan members. If you're new to Medicare, have Medicaid, or recently moved, you could be eligible to enroll today. Unsure if you're eligible? Our licensed insurance agents can help. Just call the number on your screen today. Medicare Advantage plans cover everything in Original Medicare Parts A and B while offering coverage for additional benefits. With Anthem Blue Cross Blue Shield Medicare Advantage plans, you could get no-cost essential extras you might not expect. These plans may include allowances for dental, vision, hearing, assistive devices, or even money for healthy groceries. That's not all, though. You could also get an allowance to help pay for utility costs like gas, electric, water, or sewer. It can even be used towards internet and cellular providers. Explore 2024 Anthem Blue Cross Blue Shield Medicare Advantage plans with essential extras in your zip code by calling today. If you're new to Medicare, have Medicaid, or recently moved, you could be eligible. Essential extras could even include transportation to plan-approved destinations. But you won't get a plan with additional benefits automatically. You have to call to see if you're eligible to enroll. Anthem Blue Cross Blue Shield is proud to offer these special no-cost Medicare Advantage plan benefits that help provide comfort and convenience to make everyday life easier. Don't miss out. Call Anthem Blue Cross Blue Shield today to explore 2024 Medicare Advantage plans with essential extras. If you're new to Medicare, on Medicaid, or recently moved, you could be eligible.
Call 800-694-1143. 800-694-1143. That's 800-694-1143.
As summer approaches, is your house ready? Over 7 out of 10 homes are poorly insulated. Is yours? Here are some of the signs. Is your house too cold in the winter? Is it too hot in the summer? Does your furnace and AC run almost non-stop? Do you have different temperatures in different rooms? Are your energy bills too high? You don't need a new home. You need better insulation. Call now for $1,200 off whole home insulation plus a $1,200 tax credit.
USA Insulation.
Welcome back. It's time for Potentially Yours as Lisa Bernard with the Dane County Humane Society is joining us with a couple of furry friends. Lisa, hi, good to see you.
Good to see you.
Who are these fellas?
We've got our hands filled with Yam here, and this is, oh no, honey, I just blanked on her name.
Oh.
Oh my goodness. But they're very, very sweet, very cuddly. She failed to grow a tail, so she's doing great. They were brought to us because they were part of another cat had some babies and they were still unweaned, so they needed to go into foster.
And they were in the same litter.
They were in the same litter, so one of our foster families was providing for them like a mother would, with milk and waking up multiple times throughout the night to provide for them until they're ready to find their new family, and they're ready now.
They are ready. They're super playful.
Very playful. They do get snuggly and they do chill out.
And they like toys the way it looks too.
Sprout. Because she failed to sprout a tail.
Which is different. I've never seen a cat without a tail before.
Yes. So you can see
Makes her special.
It does. They're both very special in their own way.
So what kind of family do you think would fit well for them?
I think any family who's willing to help them learn. Right now they are learning that toys are appropriate, not fingers. So, because right now anything that's moving is fun to play with, but we want them to play with toys because we don't want biting fingers. And then they'll need to learn where are appropriate areas to scratch, like scratching posts. And they're doing well on litter box usage. So, and just, playtime. They want a family to play with and who's going to snuggle with them when they're tired. And I believe Sprout's the one who likes to sleep like right here
right
on
up
your
there.
chest. Yeah, so.
Well, DCHS's Camp Paw Print is holding its last spring camp tomorrow, and there are still spots available. The theme is animal advocates. Campers ages 7 through 12 can enjoy animal-related lessons, interact with a variety of classroom animals, complete service projects in arts and crafts, and have fun with other animal lovers. Tux the dog featured last week has not been adopted, but he also is not available at this time. And Nix the cat, featured the week before, is still available for adoption. So if you're interested in adopting Yam or Sprout or checking out other animals, you can go to DCHSGivesShelter.org. Lisa, thank you so much. Let's get these kitties adopted.
Yes.
Let's get to Jacob with a final look at your forecast.
Thanks, Josh. Taking a look at the next 7 to 10 days. We have the alert day conditions this evening, but overall we're looking at pretty comfortable weather. Temperatures will peak in the 60s and 70s each of the next 10 days. Chance of rain on Saturday, then again on Tuesday, but Friday and Sunday will be very nice.
All right, Jacob, thank you, and thanks for joining us. Stay weather aware this afternoon. We're back with you on live at 4.